What's going on, y'all? It's your boys from the Elsamplerpod. We got your boy Javi, JJ, and of course your boy me, Juan. And we came up with a crazy idea, y'all. Okay, it's Wrestlemania season. We all know that Wrestlemania is famous for the Wrestlemania moments.
Best times.
So we created a list of 16 moments, and we're going to be ranking them 1 through 16 in a March Madness bracket to name the greatest WrestleMania moment of all time.
Yeah.
Bracket going up right now.
Yeah, let's go.
go.
All right. It's on the screen right now. So we're going to do this. We're going to pretty much just start off naming them. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and just create the list 1 through 16. And then at the end of this video, you'll see the entire, well, we're going to be adding it as we go. But at the end of this video, you're going to see the full complete bracket. And we're going to be doing pretty much videos on our way to Mania, naming the greatest moment. So we have the list of 16. And we're going to start off with Hogan slamming Andre. You guys like that moment?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good moment in time, right?
Yeah, I think honestly, it's one of the best moments that we've ever had in WrestleMania. I mean, it basically created what WrestleMania is today. That gave it credibility. It's the match that actually, and granted, there were other better matches, like for example, Steamboat and Macho Man, but this was the match that made it an event for people to see. It was the one with the storyline and everything that worked. It's a feat of strength. We wanted to see Hulk Hogan, if Hogan can pull it off. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, will he be able to? Will he be able to?" Hey, and it worked. Dude,
and the craziest thing is, Javi actually experienced this live whenever it happened.
I was 30 already, man, at that time.
Okay, we're not going to go too much in detail, guys, because obviously we're going to go into detail once we start the bracket.
All right, cool.
All right. So, number 1 right now, we got Andre get slammed. And we're going to move on to number 2. WrestleMania 17, Austin joins Vince McMahon, which is the greater moment.
Hogan.
Okay. So, we got Andre, Austin joins Vince, number 2. We move on to number 3, WrestleMania 22. Rey Mysterio beats Kurt Angle and Randy Orton. Does it beat Hogan and Andre?
I don't think so, just because of historical significance, but I'm not opposed to it either, because Rey beating them, I mean, come on, it's a huge moment. Huge moment.
JJ?
Nobody ever thought that he'd be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I'm going with Rey.
Going Rey? Okay, I go Rey as well. So that puts Rey on top over Andre and Stone Cold. We go to number 4, WrestleMania 31, Rollins, Heist of the Century. Does Rollins beat Rey Mysterio?
That's tough.
I would say no, because in the end of the day, we knew that Rollins was going to be a champion at some point.
And we knew that he was going to cash in before his time ran out.
Yeah, and he's great. Like, Rey's always been the underdog, not necessarily Rollins. Rollins, we know he's always going to be around doing something.
Okay, so Rey's still number 1. Is it the Heist of the Century greater than Andre?
No.
JJ?
No.
Okay. So is it greater than Austin joining Vince?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it goes at.
I think anything at this point that was WrestleMania related will be higher than Austin joining Vince.
Okay, so I think we're just gonna stay at Austin last. All right. Next up, Brock ends Taker Street. Is it greater than Rey's win? Yes or no? Let's keep it just simple. Yes or no?
Dang it. That one's rough. That one's hard.
I'm going to say yes because of the crowd reaction, but no because it was the wrong guy.
You know what? I'll say yes just because of how shocking it was. Nobody was expecting that.
I believe
like everybody expecting Taker to pull it off. Yeah.
He just passed out.
We got a new number 1. All right, next up, WrestleMania 20, Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit end the night as champions. Greater than Brock ending the streak?
No.
That match overall, it was awesome, to be honest with you.
I agree with that, but I don't think anything's bigger than. I don't think that's bigger than Taker.
I agree.
It's crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna move to the second. Is it greater than Rey winning the title?
No.
All right.
Because it was more personal than actual achievement. It was more between them two.
So if you had to put it on the list, where would you guys put it? Because I think it's greater than. I don't think it's greater than Rollins, and Rollins right now is number 4. Out of the 5 that are on there, Brock, Rey, Andre, Rollins, and Austin joins Vince. Where would you guys put it? Because I would put it in between Rollins and Austin.
We're talking about the Eddie versus Benoit.
Well, Eddie and Benoit both winning at the end of the night.
I would put it up above Vince. Actually, yeah, above both of them. Above Rollins and above Austin, in my opinion.
All right, so we're gonna put it underneath Andre. All right, so the next up, the I'm Sorry, I Love You, HBK Flair Super Kick from WrestleMania.
That was an awesome match.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That was an
everything.
11 out of 10 in Japan ratings.
That's in Japan. In Japan.
No, in Japan, it would have been 17 stars.
So I think it's I don't think it's greater than the Brock, but I do think it's greater than Ray winning the title.
I would definitely put it below Hogan and Andre.
I disagree with it, only because of during that time, Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels were like the biggest things. But obviously, they were part of Evolution and things like that. But during that time, we saw both of them as icons. So then, actually, to experience that match that we never thought that we would get, I think it goes higher than the other ones that you mentioned. To be honest with you, but that's just me because it had everything into it instead of just having a moment.
So I think JJ wants to put it above Brock. Javi, you want to put it underneath Andre.
I'd put it at number 3. I'd put it at number 3.
So we got 1, 3, and then I would put it at 2. So we got 1, 3, 2. So we just call it a 3.
I'll settle for 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we'll put it under Ray wins title. So then next up, we got Hogan and Rock, WrestleMania 18, the face-off. Where would you guys put it on this list?
1.
You know what? To be honest with you, I'm putting it at 2. I'd put it at I don't know. I'd put it at 3 just because without the others, this doesn't happen. At the end of the day, I'll put it at that.
No. You can't put that into consideration.
You have to. Absolutely. you have to.
No. Because
who said you said no?
Hold up.
I said yes.
No. Don't start getting loud with me because whenever you go ahead, you go ahead and do a power ranking in any sport, especially a bracket, their history doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, but this is different because this is actually historical events by definition.
It doesn't make any sense on why you're making it that way. So I think it's number 1 only because you're having the one generation against the previous generation to settle to which one at the moment is better.
So we got.
And you're having one legend versus another legend.
So we got JJ at 1, Javi at 3.
Yes.
I think it's at number 2. So if we average it out, I think it's number 2.
Yeah, number 2 is fine.
All right, we're gonna average it out. We're gonna average it out at number 2. Rob.
But if it wasn't, but if the other people weren't there, then we wouldn't have that moment.
Next up, WrestleMania 13. Stone Cold Bloody Face doesn't tap out. Where would you guys put it on this list?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember this.
Fool this man!
I do remember the scene. I don't remember watching the whole match because I was still pequeño.
Well, this is for you.
I'm gonna go with you. Wait, what?
This is what you think. This is this is what you think on this list. Where should it go?
I don't know.
Even if you don't know it. Yeah, if you don't know it.
I don't think from seeing what I saw, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Okay.
So personally, I will put it above Austin joins Vince still.
Okay, so he puts it at number 8. Javi?
I honestly put it, I am biased because I love Bret Hart. He's probably my favorite wrestler. I would put it at number 3 just because it made Stone Cold.
Cabrón está regalando los tres como si estuvieran gratis.
Pero que jodienda. It's my opinion, not yours, so shut up.
Subtitle. Zip it.
From mutual. Shut up.
I would put it at number 1 because that turned everything around. We got
but
that.
Why?
Well, we're gonna get into. Okay, why I think number 1 because that gave us the Stone Cold we got.
Exactly.
That is where we got.
Is that what it was? Is that what really happened?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we got. Yeah, it made Stone Cold.
How?
It was a double turn.
It's a double turn. We got Stone Cold becoming a face now, so he was the popular in the crowd, and then we got Bret Hart going as heel.
In that situation, which I know a little bit more about,
Okay.
I'm gonna put it at number 5.
Number 5. Okay. So we're gonna put it
Not
at
number
5.
3 because I don't hand those out like anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's not Taco Bell.
Well, that's not any moment.
Okay, so
It's a pretty big moment.
that would put it at number 2. So the next up, we got Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 30, beats Triple H, and then beats Batista and Randy Orton.
Currently 1.
Javi?
3.
Oh.
No, actually, I put it at number 4. honestly.
Number 4?
I put it at number 4.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I love the moment personally. It's maybe my favorite moment, but if I'm looking objectively, No, 4.
Yeah, same here. I think he goes
You
above
said
Ray.
4?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so because it's the same percentage as Stone Cold letting face at number 2, what's a better moment? Daniel Bryan or Stone Cold Bloody?
Well, since you put into perspective,
It's different. It's so different.
I don't know. They were like
It's just between these two because they're in the same percentile.
just
which
because
one's
of
a
the
greater moment?
movement and what caused Daniel Bryan. I think I have to go with Daniel Bryan.
Javi?
I would have to go with Stone Cold just because Stone Cold turned into the biggest draw ever.
Okay,
Period.
so
the numbers don't lie, bro.
I agree. So that puts Daniel Bryan at number 3.
And I
Fuck
love
me,
Bryan.
guess
I
is
like
another
Daniel
words.
Bryan a lot more than I like Stone Cold.
Yes.
By the way.
All
I'm
right.
just
So
trying to be
next,
objective.
The Stone Cold Stunner his ass. Just wanted to say that.
don't start. God, Jesus Christ. Here we go. All right. Next up, we got HBK Razor Ramon Splash, WrestleMania 10 from the first ladder match. What were 1 out of 11? Where would you put this?
I'm putting it about a 6.
6.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, I'll put about a 6. It was a good match. It was innovative.
Great match.
But
Yeah. Nothing
was
crazy
good.
came out of this. Yeah.
plus, Razor never got the damn title. Which should have.
Yeah, Razor never. R.I.P. to the homie, but
Yeah.
he was never able to get the big one. You know what I mean?
You know,
All right,
like,
so
he
we
was
all-
too good to have the title.
We all agree. So it's going to go above the I Love You.
What?
That's fine.
That'll put it at
No,
number
wait,
6.
well, no,
Seriously?
hell
Yeah,
no.
we'll put it
no.
above the I Love You. So where do you guys? Okay.
I love you's not 7.
I Love You currently is number 6.
Oh, then I'm putting it at 7, bro.
So above Andre?
Me too. Exactly.
Above Andre.
Above Andre getting slammed.
So
Well, it doesn't
what's-
matter because
so-
we're gonna rank it anyways. In the we're gonna start going down and eliminating him little by little.
Okay. So we're going to put it above Andre. Next up, we have Kofi Mania.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna put this above Vince and Austin. About Steve Austin, George Vince.
Okay.
Why? Because it lasted so little.
Javi?
I put it just above HBK and Razor because we got nothing out of it. It was a great moment at that time, but
But we got nothing out of it.
yeah.
Okay, so you got it above there, and you got it above there. All right, so I'm gonna put. I think it's a greater moment, but averaging out, it's gonna be in between Andre and Eddie Guerrero. So it'll be number 9 currently. Next up, we have Roman beats Brock, WrestleMania 37, and becomes your undisputed world heavyweight champion.
Honestly, I'll put it at probably number 4 right now.
So,
I think it's
so
I think it'd
above
be
Rock
fair.
and Hogan. Above Rock and Hogan.
damn.
No, Rock and
Damn,
Hogan
that's
are number
hard.
4 right now.
Oh, then I have to
I
put it at
could-
number 5 if that's the case, because I think that's a bigger moment. I think eventually we
So-
might see this as a bigger moment in the long run, but right now, as we speak in
So greater than Ray.
2023, right now I do think that Rock and Hogan would be a step above.
Greater than Ray.
Yeah, only because of the magnitude of it.
Okay, we got 3 left, guys. Three left. Next up, we got Edge spearing Jeff Hardy from the ladder while he's hanging. WrestleMania 17.
Below Kofi, baby.
I agree.
This
I
is
agree.
another cool moment, like the HBK and Razor Ramon splash.
Yeah,
I
don't
would
think
actually put it
goes
right
above-
under Razor and under HBK and Razor.
That's a crazy.
Yeah,
Well, I'll put it. I'll put it above Vince. That's it.
Okay, so we'll leave it where it lies. We got 2 left. We got Hell in a Cell from WrestleMania 28. Shawn Michaels super kicks Undertaker into the pedigree and still gets the 2 counts.
That just tells me that those jabronis are soft.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Right. Great moment. I think it would be above the splash, below the I Love You.
Yep, I'm kind of on the same boat too, because it's Taker no matter what with 2 of the greats.
All right, and then the last one. So this
My
is
bad.
the poster behind me. Winner takes all. The first ever women's main event. Ronda, Flair, Becky Lynch at WrestleMania 35.
I'm gonna put it at number 1.
I don't know if he's trolling or not.
I'm not trolling.
You would put it at number 1.
I would put it at number 1 because it's the first time it ever happened. Come
Javi?
on, man. It's a big deal. It's a
that's-
big deal.
We got 1.
It's
We
a
got
big
number.
deal.
We got number 1.
Y cuidado que no te
Javi?
vayan a cancelar.
We're not getting canceled, y'all. We're not
No.
gonna get canceled.
I'll put it at number 17. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm putting it. No, I'm actually putting it at. I think a fair assessment would be number Number five, just because in the end of the day, I'm also counting the draw. Was that really what took people to WrestleMania? Maybe, maybe not. But it did help. It did help, but it wasn't the main draw to the.
It was the biggest match. I mean, the first time that it ever happened. However, the only thing that sucked about this match was the fact that Ronda Rousey was involved.
She was awakening, but we'll get to that. All right, so JJ has it at number 1.
You know what? Just because of that, hold up. No. I gotta change my pick. I'm gonna go with 5.
All right.
The
fives have it. All right, guys. So as you can see it here, we have as your number 1 rank, Brock beats Taker. Number 2, Stone Cold Bloody Face. Number 3, Daniel Bryan wins the gold. Number 4, Rock and Hogan stare down. Number 5, women's main event. Number 6, Roman double champ. Number 7, Ray wins the title. Number 8, I'm Sorry I Love You super kick. Okay. Number 9, Hell in a Cell, the Taker match. Number 10, HBK Splash, first ladder match. Number 11, Hogan slams Andre. Number 12, Kofi Mania. 13, Edge spears Jeff Hardy. Okay, that's number 14, Eddie Guerrero and Benoit stand tall. Number 15, which I think is atrocious, but it's okay. We're going to get there. Rollins, Heist of the Century. And then number 16, Austin joins Vince at WrestleMania 7. That's the list, guys, okay? This is going to be, I don't know how often we're going to release these videos, but it'll be released 4 at a time. Once we get out the first round, we'll change it up. Agreed?
And it's definitely going to be out before Mania.
It'll be out before Mania, correct. We'll have a champion before Mania. All right, guys. That was your boy Javi, your boy JJ, and of course me. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace. All right, guys.